Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, and welcome once again to Gold Mining Simulator Season 45. Now, I did say I was thinking to do do it live today, but I'm just not feeling it. Like, I really enjoy it, but I just don't know. There is what it is. I'm kind of tired. My son was sick, so I was up with him much of the night. Or I was kind of back and forth, and when I say I'm up, generally speaking, I am kind of sleeping in a very large chair. It's kind of, but it's uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not laying down, I'm still sitting up in a chair, so that's really the main reason. I'm just tired, and like all the little things that kind of go with it are, with streaming, are just a bit much for me today. Like personally, I think I just like to lay down and go to sleep, but I just don't want to waste my day. So I'm sorry that we didn't get to streaming today, but we'll see how things go for future. But we're gonna fill this. I don't know if we'll fill it up all the way in this video. Maybe I should have a little bit more of the game, like filled it up a little bit more before starting, but let's see where we get. In fact, let's have a look. See, I think we're at 35 or something. I can't remember. Now we're at 21, so we're even lower than I thought. One thing I should check, let's go check the water just to make sure I can see it's pretty full, but we up here, so we might as well. No, it's not what I wanted. All right, back to the real business, digging dirt. All right, well, I was very hopeful at 35%. The good news is, like, we're on a roll already, so we'll definitely not have any problems. I was thinking to go back, but I think it'd be better if we do cross, you know, to the other two. Otherwise, we'll end up possibly with no room to dig. Or less room than I would like to dig. So I think this thing was filled with 14,000 ounces, if I remember right. So we're nearly the end of that. That's nice. Oh, goodness. I don't think we need to be, like, so far up anymore. We are reaching this here now. Yeah. Question from the kids. Get in here and get this stuff, man. Let me get it. Ah, dang it. I want to drop it. I guess, well, let's finish up here. And then we'll go to the other side. Shouldn't be so random. Let's do this all in a sequence. I guess in the block behind us, or the one we're like digging from, sitting on top of, there must be a pretty deep drop off coming up, because we're still able to reach the ground here. You know, which I was expecting to see a bit more of a like decline here. Simply because I know that this one was like 12, right? And then the next one's, maybe this was only 11 or 12, but anyway. See, I think we are getting to the point where we're not reaching. That's fine. Also, like I said, I'm not gonna mess around. We don't reach, we don't reach. Don't care. But how we've dug this now, it kind of gives us the opportunity to go get gold from other places. Much easier, because we can just push this dirt all over the place and so we'll see how it all goes. Last night I had this ready much earlier than I thought, but then I forgot. So wasn't. Oh no, I got a quick members only section. Now the little guy's, he's sleeping. Actually, him and I slept in a little late today because I definitely didn't sleep well last night on the chair. But he's asleep because, well, partly it's his nap time anyway, but also obviously he's been sick, so. Oh, I don't mind. I like comes and sits on my lap and wants to watch. It's nice. I'm not really reaching that dirt very well. I might go to this. Yeah, see, because we could sit on this or this one here and dig this out, and this will be pretty much where it is. So if we dig out the far one over there, first, I think that'll work without too much of a problem. So I'm just not reaching down as far. That's fine. That's what I think I want to do. Oh, I didn't give enough room. Damn it. Like over there we did, but here we didn't. I was hoping I could just drive around the back there. The bulldozer isn't here. I think oh, he's up there. I see it now. All right, well, what that means... Well, actually, let's move that over and then... You just have to... this over a bit. Another empty fuel tank. So now we gotta get this right way over here. I mean, not way, because this thing can just sit. We need to go this way some. So I see only one problem. Okay, it's not a problem. And we're back to digging. Don't want to like we're pretty far away here. Why? Every time. It's like I'm trying to start a new square. It never digs. So let's see what's in this one. Alright, so we just dug over here. So this one's now pretty much empty. Yep. And then this one has 12K. One has 10. 14, so we want to do those two. That would be really good. I've got a bit of a headache. Get this thing filled up. We also know we'll easily get down to the bedrock here, so that's really cool. Get this all nice and dug out. Oh, look at that. We're going to have to fill up gas soon. Didn't realize I might have done that before the video if I'd seen it, but that's not a big deal. Oh, there's the dirt. I mean, there's the bedrock. Feels like it came a little earlier than the other side. That's okay. I'm not gonna cry about finding the bedrock. Just want to scrape it down a bit so it's very clear. And we'll move on. Forget where we're at on leaderboard, so let's go have a look at that. Since we just, well, we did a clean out yesterday. We almost need 200K. And then here we need 140. So both lists are getting up there in their numbers. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I can't wait after next week. I work Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday on, since that'll be July, we'll be on vacation, so that'll be great. And I've been working with my boss at my real job. It's funny because I mean, basically I'm working as a contractor, or like, I guess you call it contractor, but you know, like contract business for me. And it looks like, I mean, their company is the same, kind of slows down during the summer, so we're all taking the July off. The July period. That's kind of what I was going to say. I know how to speak good English. I just can't spell in good English. No. Yeah, I'm not a great speller, but you know, that's kind of... I think part of it's dyslexia. I just can't remember things, how they're done. But it's all good. I still get nowadays, you know, everything's got grammar correction and all that. Like, my grammar's not bad, my spelling is. But I got the spelling check, so you don't normally see it unless it's in a odd place where spell check still doesn't work or isn't like automatic. I kind of want to zip to 6 p.m. and dig, so we get the most out of our money or out of our dirt here. But I also know that I can't dig fast enough to make that particular idea happen well, because I mean, what we're doing now, maybe I don't know. I mean, technically right now is a great time to fill up. Maybe it's time to get the bulldozer down here and move it around. Like, move dirt so that we're ready for our next area of digging. I do all this stuff during the day while the nighttime we dig. And we dig hard. Get all the gold bonuses that we can. I mean, there's obviously gold bonus in the daytime. Like overall gold is always buffed. But I'm gonna be maxing out this cube here in a minute. Just had to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's... We've gone up about 10%. How are these guys with gas? They're also kind of low. But we'll let it go a little further. We can get down to like 10% and then be like, let's... Although, again, it's daytime. If I was going to use the time wisely enough. And obviously it'll still happen in the daytime. So I don't think 28% is going to last us like 5 hours. Could be wrong though. I don't know. I think running these on high, it's like all day. The whole, like, it'll go 24 hours or something close to it. So that means every 10% is something like 1.1 or 1.2. Yeah. No, it's 2.1. Or there's a little less, maybe it's a little less, I don't know. Can't think today. Can't think, just dig. But this day we'll have a really good, like... dirt dug total. An extraction total. Let's keep cleaning up over here because it needs help. It's crazy. I'm like, let's see how well AI can help me out in building games, because I have a really great game idea. So just for fun, last, I think, week and a half, I have decided to see, like, okay, let's see what it can do, what it can't do, where it would be big help. So I started a project where I'm like making a raft clone, and much to my surprise, it's going very well. Now, I wanted it to do it kind of in the opposite way that it is doing it, but maybe that's because of how I told it. Like, I gave it some rules basically, and then I also said, look, I'm not a junior programmer, I know what I'm doing. So I think it may have taken that and decided that, and actually it is the case, I don't, like, when I'm building games in Unity, I often have a hard time in the editor knowing where to put everything. Like, I can write the code, or like how to build things in, like, really good. So it's going through that area with me. So like, it builds most of the scripts. In fact, it's been built all the scripts. I haven't written one script yet, which is like, you know, where the coding happens. It's, you just attach the code to like different things in the, I mean, I know a lot of the basics, but like, I have not ever thought about building a world where there's a big ocean and things spawn and you have a hook to collect them and things like that. So it's always been like you build this big piece of land, you put little houses on it, you know, maybe run through things and collect them, or you build a 2D world like older Zelda games and stuff. And okay, I just thought it was going to tell me that it's over full. I'm like, I don't think it is. You know, so it's a new concept to be building these things. And I mean, we haven't worked out any waves yet, but we have had to work out buoyancy. You know, 'cause you're on a raft, it bounces up and down when you're in the ocean. And so I mean, that's working, but AI made that all up. I just add the script to the raft, and like, I mean, there would have been things that I would have done that wouldn't have worked right. And so having the AI help me in that sense is really good. Plus I can look at the script and see what it's actually doing. I would have had to look up a function, not a function, like how the math works for buoyancy. Didn't seem like it was a very complex equation. So, you know, like when you get to waves, that's a whole nother story. So I'm kind of liking the route it's going, and we actually already have pretty solid prototype going. I've got like a player that loads in onto a raft. The raft has 4 squares. There is a inventory system. There's stuff that spawns and floats towards the raft. Right now the ocean is just this big blue square, but it's fine. Like, it's a prototype, so it's not like everything has to work. Back to when you prototype games, you put in the concepts that you want to see work. So like an ocean, you know, designing waves and all that stuff, yeah, you can do it, but like it's faster to just like, okay, does this concept, such as throwing a hook, is that done well? And how about inventory systems and crafting systems? Those will be kind of a bigger core of your game than the waves, to some degree. I mean, but I already have, like I said, an inventory system, so you pick up the wood. So there's wood, plastic, and scraps. You're picking them up as they go floating by. You pick up, and then there's a crafting system for a hammer, an axe, and planks that you use to build the raft. I did find a free asset package for building a raft like game, so I've got all the like actual like building blocks look proper. They're not just like white little blocks that are just there representing an object that you put in later. When I put a piece of the raft down, it looks like a raft. When I pull out my hammer or the hook or the... Actually, I don't know if we have the hammer yet. Like, it's there, but I haven't added the all the detail for it. And then so there's the hammer, the axe, and there's like very like the symbolist kind of swim. It's not even swimming, basically. He just hops out and he's got buoyancy and can move. So it looks like you're walking on a flat surface. Well, partly because there are no waves, and secondly because there's not this going underwater designed yet. But where we're at in the game feels like this might have taken when they originally made Raft. I bet you this part took them a very long time to build. And I've done it like in a week and a half with AI. And I wouldn't say a week, and like, because they were developing it like probably 8 hours a day. And I'm doing it like maybe an hour or two when I've got an opportunity to sit down and do something. So I'm very surprised at what we've got going on. Obviously, since it's a clone, I won't be something I'd ever sell. All right, you know, we're down far enough. I think I'll go and start the filling up process here. Oh, I was thinking it was on the other side there. We did move some of these around, so I hope they like still jive with the positioning of the. Yeah, that's. You know, because they're now too far back, that'll kind of suck. Oh, it's on this side, isn't it? Yeah. Fine, we'll go around. See, this one, it may not reach. May not is an understatement. It don't reach at all. Okay, where's our truck at? I'm just chilling over here. Shit. Let's turn off the lights. Okay, if we're lucky and we can do this. We threw them down here somewhere, didn't we? I don't think they're this far down. Should have been like somewhere here. Or in this section. Son of a gun. Well, that's sad because we could easily... Alright, so truck is there. Our gas tank is there. Fart. That's not cool. I think if we do this, it might hopefully restore close enough that I don't think it's close enough. But we have a helper over here that can fix our situation. We could just push the gas tank over there. That would be something, but... I'm feeling that might be close enough. Of course, it's on the other side. What we got to do is put a gas tank somewhere here. And then that way, I'm going to go ahead. Whoops, that's not at all what it's probably out of gas as well, but I'm not going to worry about it. And that's why we do these things in the daytime. I gotta remember to turn the truck off. It looks like it should connect, right? Yeah, good. Now this fill-up could have been faster, but... You know what I might do? What I will do, let's put it that way. Look how far we have to go to push it. Not much. Alright, we're not getting too far now. I'm gonna just go fill these up with what I got. We'll figure something else out here. It might reach now. It looks like it's pretty close. Or close enough. Possibly. It's too far. Damn. I could probably, if we just hit it a few more times, it would have been fine. That kind of sucks. Oh. Let's kind of go back there, see if we can push it further. We'll come up here and get a run at it. Oh, trailer, you hurt me every time. Nice, good push here. Boom. That should have had it done. I'm gonna make one more anyway. All right. Quite certain that'll have it. I picked the wrong side to go down completely. Let's see. Now for once, this is useful. Well, well, well. See, it's a good thing we started this in the daytime. Well, I got two more to fill up, but I might run back through and fill them all up again. Since this is wasting quite a bit of gas in the ones that are rolling. Like this is the last one that... Or I lost 10% in those guys. Yeah, see, that guy ran out. Just wondering how easy is it going to be to get to that gas. Guess we could have gone up there. Hey, the parking brake is on. Please. Stop. Much easier than I thought, I have to say. So we're gonna 12%, man. Wow. Might come back and hit that one really fast once we're done down here. This one's surprisingly still going. See how can we get up there though? That's quite a bit of a bump. Okay. It's not too bad. It works. This one I wanted to refill, I think it was, yeah. This time, let's turn it off. And now we can just go back to digging our hole. Yes, what we could do. Roll him down over here for light. There we go. I got all the light we need. Isn't that something? Like this, where we had it, this feels like a little more like where we had it. What? Scoot back a bit. And just keep digging this pit here. It's already full. You're losing pay dirt. What? Oh shoot, there was one that got turned off. I think it's this one. Yeah. Well, dang it. In fact, we should probably... I'll short this one up just a bit. All right, we're good to go. Huh, might have been almost a little too, like, short there. Let's see. I think it's fine. Yep. Heard him crying. He's having a bad dream or something. He's still sleeping. Oh, I didn't realize it was empty. Honestly, the square behind this one is the one I want to get to. It's like 14K, so definitely want to empty that one out as soon as possible. And now it's nighttime, so we're getting the best gold in this square, and we're getting the best bonuses for the gold, so it's all paying off. And we'll be digging into our best square over here anyway. It's about 4K gold more than any other one. I mean, is it that one? At some point it don't matter. What matters is they all got gold in them and we're digging them up. Oh no, the gas lasts only half a day. Yeah, I'm always remembering now, like it's like it runs about half a day and you gotta fill it up. So it takes about at least 2 complete fill-ups of these guys to fill up the, you know, it obviously depends on how fast you're digging. With the rate that I dig, it's about that. 2, maybe 2.5 that you fill it up, and then you've got a full orange beast. I don't think it's 2.5. That's a really long time. That's like 6 hours. Well, maybe. So let's see. We just got... You can't tell me there's 4,000 left. There's hardly any dirt in there. And that one's at 13.9. Look how much dirt is in this thing. It's telling me there's 4K dirt left in this small amount. That's why you don't want to leave the walls all like still filled out. Like almost, it says half the gold is in this little amount of dirt here. It's like each bucket's worth 100 gold. I will get as much of it as I can anyway. Reach them down. I mean, I guess we need to do that. I didn't catch what that message said, so my guess is that you're digging in hard soil, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, let's see how much is there. Okay, now it went to dark, so how can there still be 4K in there? I think it's wrong. This is where we're digging, and this is the square we're digging in. So I can turn it off, and then you'll see it's off. There's no 4,000 ounces in that thing. Thing's ridiculous. Well, either way, we will be grabbing all of it. I think it might just be like a weird calculation that it's getting from how high that corner is. Could be wrong, but just can you imagine there's 4,000 ounces of gold in that little amount? I doubt it. pit down as deep as we can. So we need to... There's very little left here. Dig out that corner. Let's see if we can get this corner just a little bit more. Just to say we did, you know? It's just like all the way to the ground, basically. On that, good. Can't get in there. See, there's like nothing left now. No, that's a little sketchy. You know what to do. Oh, drive. Drive this over more this way. Just wait, make sure, but because I wanted this to be up. I mean, it's pretty much up as far as it'll go. Should I say down in the back as far as it'll go? Oh, guess we want to leave that on. Oh, that's much better. It was just too sketchy there. We can chew this whole square out during the night hours. That would be very beneficial to our game, to our bank account. So that'll be the goal. One might say I'm still grasping at straws here, but we will clean out what we can. So back it up just a little bit. Keep digging over here. There's plenty at the top to dig. Oh, dang. I should have maybe not moved so quickly there. We're still reaching. Barely, but we're still reaching. Thank goodness, we've taken pretty much everything out that that square has to offer. Don't know where it's hiding 4K gold anymore. And we'll go check now. It should be a lot lower. It as steep as I want it there. Whoa. Let's not fall off. Back it up just a touch. Should be able to grab all of it. Perfect. Seriously? How can there be still 1,500 there? I have no freaking clue where that gold is. What's up, buddy, huh? You're okay. Yeah. It's all nice and done up here. I need to scoot back. Yay, we're seeing the good color. Very happy about that. Yeah, I'm good with this digging. This really works. Not the fastest, but it's still pretty efficient. And like, it just gets the job done. I mean, I'm keeping that thing fuller than, it's not like maxed, but it's not like not running empty all the time either. Goodness, my goodness. Getting late in my day. Kind of don't like that because then my freedom for doing things goes away. I worry myself about dinner and kids, and then all of a sudden you're at bedtime and you're like, wait, where did the day go? But I have to admit, I feel like since I've been working on that game, that prototype, using AI, just the fact that I'm progressing it further, I feel like I've accomplished something, because it shows me that, you know what, even if I don't know how to do everything, because I wasn't sure exactly how well it would do, you know, because I know there's some that they actually have it really well, like it can link into the Unity editor, and well, I do think this one's doing the same. I'm using cursor, but it didn't have like a specific hookup to Unity kind of thing. It just reads the scripts from the directory and then builds, like, when I say, okay, we need an inventory system, it's like, okay, this is what we need to do. And then it says, okay, we've got the script made, you just need to hook it up in Unity like this. That's what I do. And so so yeah, if there's something I can't figure out, I feel like now with the AI, I can ask it how to help me, and it'll know what to do. Because I have this idea for a great game. I can't think if I want it to be a 4 or 6 player game. It's not a first person shooter. It's kind of like it's a bit of a puzzle game, but not your traditional puzzle. I don't want to give it away either, so I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Again, we gotta move this guy. I like where that is. I think, yeah, that's going to be way better now. I think maybe we should have moved it up further. I'm back, so let's see. I'm wondering, are we at 50% yet? I'm really expecting a good cleanup from this. In the range, I'm hoping, but in the range of 50K. If you think about it, we're digging these completely out, and they've all had 12 to 14K in them, but it takes 4, which I think it might actually take 5. Then it should be a really good cleanup. That's how my math is working on this. Is it correct? Well, I don't know. We can only wait and see. I think once we have this square done, we should be near the between 50 and 60% range. Now I would think more around 60. I'm thinking each of these squares run roughly 20% into the system, if I've been watching correctly. So I think that's, you know, that's where I'm hoping that it'll end up, is somewhere in 60, which then means we need 2 more, which would then give us even the ability to hopefully be over 50k, which will be a really good like addition to the gold we have, because that'll put us quite a bit further ahead in one cleanup than, you know, trying to get 2 cleanups at 29k each. I'd rather get one at 57 or 54 or even just 50. That's still like almost, it's 21k. That's almost double. So saves us a lot of time. And it'll also tell us like, yeah, this is the way to go. And we'll just bulldoze everything towards this level and be able to clean it all up. Now, obviously, and unfortunately, in this square, we won't get the whole 14k because we just can't reach down there. That's actually a bit of a bummer. Yeah. Really wouldn't mind reaching down there. I guess if we turned it this way, maybe it reaches better, but the problem is we don't reach down there any better. In fact, it's kind of worse. Whoa. Keep the boom steady till I'm done dirt. So the one thing I wanted this thing to do also is to help with setting up the, I mean, I've set up multiplayer game projects before, but this is one that I wanted the AI to help build out completely. And interestingly enough, at least as, you know, a programmer and knowing what kind of things you need to do in networking, if it was just a whole normal team of people doing this, we would have set the project up at the very beginning as a multiplayer and started like the multiplayer stuff right at the start. But the AI is like basically designing almost the whole game. So like it had, I think, 5 phases through phase 4 now. And like phase 5, they're finally introducing like, let's do some networking. I'm like, I would have started that much earlier on. Now the good news is with this game, we only have a couple of items in the game so far. So it's not like, say this game here, if I was to like get the code base for this and then say, hey, let's add multiplayer to this. There are so many items in here that would have to be redesigned on like, because how they're probably designed is in a single player kind of way. So they don't carry data and different things like that, or they're not set up is like a kind of object that would make it easier to make it multiplayer. So you'd first have to go through and design all the items using this new like data type. I'll put it that way. And once you've done that, you'd have to then go through and like basically test them all out so that they work in the single player mode. Once that's done, then you can start adding in the multiplayer kind of setup. And that's why they're like, yeah, if we wanted to add multiplayer to this, it's almost a basic rewrite of the game. And it's very much that way. Keep doing this wrong. So I think we're going to have a problem here in a moment. And that's this won't reach high enough. So we're going to have to like drive it way over here so that it's in the hole. But now we've got this crap in the way. So I'll just drive it up here. So I'm going to shorten this up quite a bit. Yeah, that is just in the way. Put that down a little more so we can actually move around. The idea is to have it kind of there, much into the hole. So I did that wrong. I think we're going to have to move this guy around just a little bit. This guy like interrupting with it? No. I hope that's better. I don't actually know. I don't know how well we're lined up here. If we're going to be able to, like, make a change. Yeah, let's go back to this one. It's looking good. 8, 9. See, we're like kicking butt now, dude. That's how it should have been this whole time. Now our only problem is now it's a bit in the way. But I'll have to get over it and just dig. We can kind of reach under it, but yeah, when I can just sit here and dig, we can get it pretty high. Barely. I was thinking it wouldn't actually hit it. Actually, we probably should stay a little forward. Gotta hurry, less than 6 hours. We got 5 hours to dig the rest of this out. It'll probably happen without a problem, but you know, just saying. To get it all while it's during the nighttime will make some big gold for us. I'd really like to clean that up better. Gosh darn it, there's something in the way. Ooh, iron moss available. We should go grab some. Let's dig in over here first. There, let's get that down to where it belongs. Caught up with all the others, so like I said, we're going to dig the gold out. We're going to dig out as much as possible. That's like the last bit we're going to roll back. I'll definitely get this cleaned up before the night hours end. That'll be good. It's a shame that we can't reach all the way down. Oh, gee, we got that pretty full. I thought it wasn't too, like, I felt, or just kind of thinking like, oh, we're doing okay. It's probably, you know, we're that's what happens when we get in dig mode. Just try this, see if we can, as we get down further, can we get in there any closer? I mean, a little bit. Miss a bit, but I think we can pick that up when we take out the other squares. I'd just like to get a lot of this out. Our fuel is low at, but most probably not in any of the main systems we're using here, so At least we're not digging too much from the top or bottom. Could even get in here like this, maybe. Nope. I mean, kinda. Damn it. I just wish. Wonder if we were to like more like this than here at the bottom. Kind of reach further down. What? Oh my! It will not pick up. Oh, cleaning that square up, or that, like, corner of the square better than I thought we'd get. You know, sometimes with these things in the way, you just miss a whole lot of dirt. Oh, we're missing a lump there that we could have technically gotten, but... Oh crap. That's not a good sign. Not a good look with our excavator. All that square or that corner done. Just stick this portion here. Turn our focus to something else. Tank is, oh, it might be for the well, that guy had a lot of fuel in it. It's hopefully, what do I left the truck on? This time it's like got the fuel tank attached, so it won't be such a serious issue to fill it up. Like last time, it was a little bit of a chore. Quite get over as much as I wanted. That's not too shabby. Let's take a look at what we did over here. Okay, see, now that one went away. So we got all the gold out of there, all the gold. This one we probably won't get all the gold out of, but it's okay. So we gotta work on these two. So we'll get back to this guy. Oh, see, we are right at the back. All right. So we're going to have to put this down. Trying to figure out how are we gonna get this last middle square right here. We might just have to like fix the ramp up a little bit, I think. Yeah, see this. Compare, you need to go further down. Come on. I guess we'll just have to move him over more. Now we can kind of get him on the ramp, maybe. Really wish we had maybe done this ramp better. Okay, but we can bring it down a bit, quite a lot, so maybe that means we can move it back over this way some. It's centered on its little wheels here, or the tracks. Okay, looks good so far. This is the one that's going to be a little sketchy, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Might be good. Let's move this up a bit. Okay. Like that one better. But, going really slow, but we're getting there. The question is nuts. Is that how we gonna get the excavator over there? So we'll just back this up for now. Wait, it's not journal. I don't know what I'm doing here. We turned that one off by mistake. All right. Lining up to get that one. I think we'll be fine. I don't know. Just wondering. I think we need this square here in order for that to reach. So now I'm questioning everything I'm doing. I mean, this is not a bad problem. We just a little bit like gotta just realign a few things. Again, I wish I could turn the time off for just a minute while I do this. Save my time, but basically this one's gonna have to go like rolling over here. But now get this to line up better. Now we're also wasting fuel every time I do this, but that's the cost of production. Good news with what I'm doing here is if like this won't mess it up, but if we took that square out and then we couldn't get I guess we're already showing here it would have, well, it's still a bit on the other square. I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna dig. And that should probably be in such a good place that I won't have to move it at all. I don't know if we got that to the right. It's the right speed. I didn't really check here. Just kind of assumed it would be enough. That one's actually a lot. I thought that one was a bit off. Like it could have used more space, but it looks good. Let's keep with this. Higher up, maybe. Did we change it now again? Holy crap. That we did. All right. Let's get back to business here. Let's see how much we dug out from that square. I'm kind of curious to know. Plus we got a C, we got a 72 there. 76, holy shit. We've been digging fast. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to get a hole. So that was 50%. All right, let's see. %, dang it. Oh, what? Oh, we could hear me screaming down the stairs, Dada. Will this 27% be enough to get there? I doubt it. You coming down here, buddy? Hi. Baba, isn't that upstairs? Is your bottle upstairs, buddy? You got a hoarse sounding voice there, bud. Yeah, that's my phone. Let me see. Let me see, let me see. Anything I need to worry about? No, 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 no. Everything looks good. Oh, found a ranch, huh? As the Brits would call it, a spanner. You go cook, not cook, fix some stuff. You want a baba? Should we go find your bottle for you? Do you know where your bottle is? Oh, where's your bottle? I was hoping you'd say, I don't know. He says it's so funny. Or not funny, so cute. Few more percent in the gas, and then we'll go and we'll go fill it up. Got to look how much was in this one, but I'm gonna guess it was something like 11 or 12 or something. Huh. Got me all 10K, so yeah. A lot of good gold in here. Once we start scooting back, this kind of longer run that we're doing won't be so long. We can even scoot back a bit. Whoops. Because we can reach down all the way without a problem. We could kind of keep this thing right where it's at and dig out the other square as well. And then we only have that main square there to get. Or not main, but the center square that's kind of feels like the one that'll be the hardest. Another fuel tank empty. Whatever shall we do? I'm at that stage where I'm like, I hope there's just enough gas to get us to where we need to go. I don't think so, but you know, one could hope. I feel like we got half this scarf nearly cleaned up. Get stuck. Much as I want to keep going, we better have a go look see at filling everybody up. So we at 82. Oh my god, oh my god, they're all empty already. Shit. Good that guy didn't keep going. No, I just need you to get back to work. At least we caught this a little early, right? Oh my gosh. It's already full, you're losing pay dirt. Well, we're getting to the point where that won't be a problem. Damn it. Let's do this. It's probably... Back up to this guy. I think he got filled. Wow, okay. So we were about to lickety-click this one and we ran out of... That's why I don't like to leave things to the very end. Just flatten that out so I don't keep moving. That would, whoa, you're really great, but... Damn it, can you just like stay put for 10 seconds? Now where's our truck at? You're not turned on, so that's actually good. Tank is filled just barely, but it's good enough for me. That one turn off, I think it did. Yep, it certainly did. Go. Freaking 8 o'clock in the morning. Gosh, refilling's forever with this thing. This one's not on, so I'm gonna... Now we've got more dirt in. Where we at? 83. Honestly, I was hoping for more, but it is where it is. I just leave that guy up, I guess, for now. This one, can we squeeze under here? Just barely. What's stopping you, bro? What's stopping you? There we go. I might just try to fill up from right here because I feel like we might slide down much further if I... Why does it sound like this one's on, but it had a red? It's not on. Okay. Thinking this side will be the easier side, maybe. Or the only side, to be honest. Let's hopefully have it close enough that I can... I can't walk out there, can I? Not from there, anyway. Oh my god! Piece of shit. Oh, I'm like, where did it go? Okay, now I know. That kid is so funny. So my wife just said, "Dada, food," right? And so he copied her. It's like, "Dada, food." We did it. Oh, it's not what I want. I kind of want. Damn it. Guess we need to get the corner and then we can scoot back. The square will definitely fill up what we... At least I think it will. Alright, so we need to call it at 15% so we don't run out. So we still got the thing over here, don't we? I just need to move this guy so we can scoot back. Oh my god, look how slow that is. This one? Yeah, this is like on fucking... I don't know who turned that one on. They did a bad job. Yeah, I guess we can scoot back a bit. Everything getting up where we want it to go. Looks like it. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Anyone playing this game, that's what they want to see. same dumb problem as before. Guy is in our way. We can move it forward if I want to. Not gonna yet. Alright, we're back. I paused for a minute and I did a little digging while I was on pause because I was handling some other things as well. We are at about 94, 95 in the big old beast, so we are close to being done. I want to get this done in this, get the cleanup done in this video, so that's my goal. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it fast. So we are digging quite well. This is good gold, so I'm excited to get it all dug up. I figured I'll just keep going back until it's too late. I think we have to turn that way and a little bit forward, but then we're just missing a tiny bit. No, the pain. I think if we were to actually do this, that puts us more closer to where we're aiming. We might make it. Not good or what? Except I feel like we dumped it all out, so a bad chain of events there. Got what we wanted and then it just auto dumped itself on the ground. What crap is that? Alright, so now we'll back it up like that and just start taking right off the top here. We're good to go, man. Good to go. Don't do that. I was expecting it to say that our things are full. Oh, it's maybe a little too quick, you know, but one could hope. See, we can't even, we gotta like pull, gotta move over even further. That's why I was kind of all the way out there earlier, because our little butt end there just can't twist because of the other thing that's there. I feel like we're still bumping it. long as we keep this thing loaded, we're digging pretty well, and I know we'll get there really quick here. I want to go look and see where we're at, but I'm going to guess, I would say we're at like 97. Then give it another few minutes, and then we'll be right where we need to be. Which will be great. Like I said, I'm hoping for a pretty big clean out here. Like, darn it, it better be. This is like probably the best dirt we could dig here. And, oh, we're getting it all. For the most part. And, yeah, we pretty much got all of that over there too, so. If there was like 65, 66k over here, we probably got 60k of it, because yeah, there's a little bit left. Of course, these two squares aren't dug out yet, so that means not that. I wish we were putting 66k into the machine, because then you know you'd get definitely way above. Good. We are starting to get to that point we can't reach all the way down, which back what I did is I had to stop and I made dinner, so what's made is in the oven. Will take a little bit to be finished. So while it's finishing up in the oven, I'm playing the game, making this recording. And I'll get back to that when the time is ready. Hey, there they are, all good and full. And as always, I generally put a couple more scoops in for good measure. Although we know by the time if I even got into all of the which I'm going to do, all of the franks and turn them off as we go up to the top, it would be more than enough. But I'm almost back into a dig mode where I could sit and do this for another like 3 hours, except I just don't got the time. If I did, might even see ourselves really close to top 10, but yes, you're kind of wobbling. It's not a good thing. I have it nice and firm because okay, here we are at the top. Ready to rock and roll. We got 1% in. Those guys are on. That off for the time being. Go swap our water. I feel like we might catch up to somebody now. We got stuff going. And this is above 50. That means we put 80k in like 2 days, which needs to happen. I need to do that twice. Like 4 days, put in 160k. Things will be looking good. Do we need a bucket? No, we don't. Okay, good. We need a bucket for switching. Nope. I didn't want that. I want the bucket. Alright, I'm quite excited. Oh, we gotta go to the blacksmith and empty our scoreboard. Bucket is full. It doesn't always do that, but like this is going really slow. I mean, it probably isn't, but it feels like it is. No. Let's do this right. We could squeeze one more in there. I just don't want to. Don't want to overfill it. I mean, all right, let's do it. There we go. Now there's no more going in. It's all going to stay on the outside. I didn't want to see that message yet. It's not the message we should have gotten yet. Find these ones at the back. I'll grab those. Okay. All right. Well, this one's already full, so that's good, I guess. Did we put a bucket in? I don't think we did. We did. Okay. All of a sudden, couldn't remember. All right, well, 6 is good. Could be better, though. Could be better. stuck. Well, there it goes. How did it get back in there? Alright, anyway. Not concerned. Ready to go. Oh, no, we're not. Let's do this. Because that's how I like to do it. 2 hours and 28 minutes. This is a long video. Dinner's smelling good. I need to go up there and check on it. Right? Yeah, probably do. Hit the wrong button. All right, here we go. Big money. Come on. Big money. I just need to see some big money. Ooh, I gotta watch. I don't feel like we almost overfilled that. Ah, we're already at 14K. That's a very good sign. Alright, there it is. Everything's in. I'm so hoping it's a little more than what I expect. Or what I'm expecting. We're above 40, so that's good. 45, well, okay. I was hoping a little more than 50, but we'll go with that. I'm happy. Where did we get to? 172. So we're getting to the point where we only need 100K. So 3 more like that. We're good to go. Oh, this is 218. That was seasonal. So we need about 100K. So 3 more like that will be on the board. We'll fix. All right. Well, that's where I'm going to have to leave this for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. If you want to help and support the channel, you can do so by becoming part of the OMG gang. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one.